I should have beat that little bitch's ass. Do you like apples?
20 seconds to go. Avalanche going to break the Chicago Blackhawks streak of 24 consecutive games with a point to start a season. Jones with a puck. Sends it out.
Time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Yeah. Hustle, loyalty, respect, a legend. They never kill it. Coming in the hustle, loyalty, respect, a legend. They never kill it. Coming in the air. This moment happens once in a lifetime. My heart pumping, adrenaline pipeline. Right mind, right frame, right life, right game. Our time, walk tall, never slip, never fall. Win it all, never dare. Stand proud, never sit. Here it is, do or die. One chance, let it fly. Fourth quarter, bottom nine. No water, time to shine. Time is mine, believe it, baby. Champions here, they need it, baby.
Congratulations to the Blackhawks.
How'd you like them, man?
Hustle, loyalty, respect, a legend. They never kill it. Coming in the hustle, loyalty, respect, a legend. They never kill it. Coming in the hustle, loyalty, respect, a legend. They never kill it. Coming in the hustle, loyalty, respect, a legend. They never kill it. Coming in the air. This moment happens once in a lifetime. My heart pumping, adrenaline pipeline. Right mind, right frame, right life, right game. Our time, walk tall, never slip, never fall.
Happy St. Pat's weekend, fans. This is your Captain Ron Johnson, just doing a little research work. In case you haven't noticed, football season is never over. Colorado Ice Indoor football has begun. What a great victory for this team in their home opener against the Tri-Cities Fever. Definitely one of those games that basically was a nail-biter for all of us. And if you haven't chugged out the ice yet, what the hell are you thinking? How can you beat that price? Look at that. 4-pack of tickets on top of the fact that you get 4 hot dogs, 4 chips, and 4 drinks. And plus it's free parking for $64. Come on, man. You can't even get that good enough deal at Invesco. Now, obviously, people are still trying to figure out what has happened over the past week, and we're going to try to see if we can catch you up a little bit. Bully Ray is the World Heavyweight Champion of TNA, and he is also the president of Aces and Eights, and they continued their onslaught of anarchy this past Thursday night on Impact when they pretty much took out everybody that's on the Impact roster, including Sting. The only person who pretty much was left standing was Hogan, and that was just barely. Yeah, I'm talking that much. Now, as you can tell, things are going crazy. Things are going a little bit hectic. I don't know why. Suck it. It's St. Paddy's Day, baby. St. Paddy's weekend to be exact. And we got a big weekend coming up, obviously. Yours truly will be participating in the IDL Championships down in Denver in just a little under an hour. And on top of that, we also have ourselves the fight that the world has been waiting for. UFC 158, GSP versus Nick Diaz. Ironically enough, in the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, which is kind of a little bit of a twist because I think the last few title fights that GSP has had has been there. Now, these are going to be interesting because of the fact that GSP says that he is going to give Diaz the biggest ass whipping of his life. And on top of that, he is also going to be dishing out some serious punishment. He pretty much wants to beat this guy like there's no tomorrow. Now, the problem I have with this is that it's time for GSP to get owned. It's not only time for him to get owned, it's time for him to get bitchified. It's time for him to get pumped. It's time for GSP to step down, take his retirement, earn his little pension, stay home, and enjoy. Enjoy the very thought that, hey, guess what? maybe your time is up. And maybe Diaz has enough left in his tank. Now, Diaz has been the one that's been pretty much calling out GSP for about the last few months. So now he gets his chance at GSP. Now these two pretty much know that they don't like each other. They know that pretty much this fight is going to be all over the world. Everybody wants to flat out see this one. Order it on pay-per-view. Go down to your local Buffalo Wild Wings to check it out there. Make sure you're there somewhere between about 3 and 4 if you want to make guaranteed to actually have a seat. And on top of that, that's just today. That's just Saturday. That's just Saturday night. And we're just getting warmed up. That's how good this shit is. This is how good it feels to finally be back. And I'm loving it right now. So, what's going to bring up Sunday? For St. Paddy's, it's a special treat for all of our loco friends, local Colorado fans to be exact. The Colorado Ice in return to Majestic Field, which we should be right now. Unfortunately, we didn't exactly make it there. So we're deciding to do this one pretty much in some unfamiliar territory. Now, on top of all that, we got all of this that's going on. Then we got all of this that's going on. Sunday, St. Paddy's is pretty much going to be a fun day for everybody because the Colorado Ice will host for the first time in franchise history the Green Bay Blizzards. That's right, the Blizzards are coming to town to grace us with their presence. So we have to be as nicely as humanly possible. Unfortunately, anybody who knows me knows that niceness does not run in my vocabulary. In fact, it's safe to say that niceness is the complete opposite of what I do. So, good luck to the Ice and everybody else. Which brings us to WrestleMania. We're about 3 weeks away. We now know that CM Punk will face, indeed, The Undertaker with the streak on the line. We know John Cena will face the Raw for the WWE title. Jack Swagger, despite his little Garden of Whedon visit, will be taking on Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight title. And right now at this point, we know that it will be The Shield in their WrestleMania debut against Randy Orton, Sheamus, Ryback, or Big Show. This could change between now and then. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. If you saw SmackDown, you pretty much already know where I stand on this whole situation, so we're just going to run with it. Now, this brings us more to flat out who has pissed us off this time. It's still the same douchebag that pissed us off pretty much for the past few months. Mark Zuckerberg, who has taken it upon himself to not only ban TLC from actually sitting here uploading its weekly broadcast to its own Facebook page, facebook.com/BleacherBrosTLC. But it's also taken it upon himself to prevent yours truly from actually sitting here connecting with fans at every level. If you haven't figured it out by now, Facebook, you can try, you can fight, you can go hard to me, but the problem is I go harder. And if you don't believe it, all you gotta do is just ask my ex-wives. They will tell you flat out. I am an asshole for a reason. I am not completely the baddest man on the planet, but I am the baddest man that you truly don't want to mess with. Mark Zuckerberg, I know your ass is listening. And let's just be realistic as possible there, Marcus. You better get those lawyers ready. This is not a threat. It's not a promise. It's a guarantee. TLC will be back on Facebook one way or the other. If I got to take the fight straight to the Harvard douchebags front door, I will do just that. I mean, obviously the man has no balls. I challenged him to a match at WrestleMania, and he didn't answer. I called him out. I sent him a message on his own page. I sent him a message via private Facebook email. I did everything necessary to make sure that Mark Zuckerberg knew just how serious I was. And apparently that wasn't enough. Apparently Mark Zuckerberg still thinks I'm playing. So I'm going to channel my inner rock for a second. Hang on. The clock is ticking, Mark. WrestleMania is just around the corner. I'm giving you one chance to make this right. If you can't do that, then there are bigger problems for you to worry about. Because word of mouth is a hell of a lot more dangerous than a fist. This is TLC. This is the captain. And I'm putting Facebook on notice. I'm coming for you. So with that being said, this has been the captain. This has been TLC. We are going to get ourselves out of here and get ready for the Irish Drinking League. And we're going to probably do whatever we can to make sure that we deliver the best we can. If we screwed up this time, sorry. We'll try to do better next time. Anyhow, we're out. We're done. And before we go, I guess we have to send a special message to some members of the Facebook staff and some members of the Bleacher Brothers staff and also some members of the Budweiser Event Center staff. And I hope that all those guys are paying attention because this ain't going to be the last time you see this message. But who better to do it than the original Rock himself? So, Rock, take it away, bud.
You look good, Rock.
You two don't.
Yeah, well, fun.
I know. He was a big boy.
Well, if it weren't for us, maybe the two of you would...
Would what? Would never have stood for anything?
What are you talking about, Rock?
I made my decision and stood next to you. And it was an honor. And I wouldn't change that for the whole world. Not 1 minute of it. Now, Slanja.
Slanja. You know, he was sort of a badass, wasn't he? Shades of Eastwood. Charlie Bronson.
Duke fucking Wayne.
Duke fucking Wayne!
Men build things. Then we die. It's in our fucking DNA. That's what we do.
And when it all falls down,
We build it right back up again. But this time bigger. Better. Look what we can do. Look how fucking beautiful we are. You think the men that built all this had it easy?
hard men.
Doing hard shit. And that gives me a hard on. But not in a gay way or anything.
No, of course not. Yeah, it goes without saying.
I am so sick of this self-help, 12-step, leftover, hippie generation bullshit.
Now they don't want you to do anything, right? Just sit there. Don't drink, don't smoke, don't drive fast.
Kiss my ass! Fuck it, do it all, I say. You think Duke Wayne spent all his time talking about his feelings with a fucking therapist?
There's no fucking way he did.
John Wayne died with 5 pounds of undigested red meat in his ass. Now that's a man. Real men hide their feelings. Why?
Because it's none of your fucking business.
Men do not cry. Men do not pout. Men kick you in the fucking jaw and say... Thanks for coming out.